So, if anyone here has been to Africa before and watched the sunrise in Africa, it's always very dramatic. But on this particular day, the sky looked more dramatic than usual. I should have taken it as a foreshadow or a precursor for what was going to happen on this day. On the eastern side of Mount Kenya, the sun rose like a gigantic fireball, and I couldn't contain my excitement anymore. I said, "Mommy, can we go now? Can we leave?" So she said, "A few more minutes and we're gonna leave soon." I'd just turned 12 years old, and for the very first time in my life, I was about to go to see Daktari wa meno. In Swahili, that translates to the dentist. My mom had painted this picture that I had a tooth to be extracted, and she had painted this picture that is going to be the most beautiful thing I ever did in my life. So we get ready to go, and we're walking up and down hills and valleys for 2 hours to the nearest town, to the dentist office. We get in there, and first thing that hits my nostrils is the smell from the disinfectant. I say, okay, what smell is that? I look at the chair. I had watched a few American documentaries and movies. The only time I saw a chair close to that in my life is when in the movie someone was getting electrocution or was getting tortured. So I'm looking at my mom at the chair. I'm going around the chair. I say, "Mom, that's for the dentist, not for me, right?" She didn't answer me, so she kept quiet. The dentist walks in. This guy was from Sudan. If anyone is familiar with Sudanese, they are super tall. This guy is like 7 foot. He has his mask on. By now, I'm on the chair. I'm searching his face for even a shred of mercy. And it is like searching for 5G network in my village. There was none. I sit in the chair. He goes ahead to give me the paleto shot. And I say, "I need to use the bathroom." The bathroom was outside, it's not inside, like here in America. So my mom cast me a disapproving look. So the dentist says, "Go ahead, use the bathroom." I went to the bathroom and I came back again until he showed up with the forceps. To me, they look like pliers. I said, "Mom, I have to use the bathroom one more time." I walk outside, and now even the dentist suspects something is going on, so he's right behind me, he's watching me. And as soon as that door closed behind me, I took off faster than a fighter jet. I was gone. He tried to give me a chase, but he's from Sudan, I'm from Kenya. I know how to run. I was gone. Long story short, from that moment, we got home, and my mom gave me a good thrashing for this. She had already paid the money, and it was non-refundable. The money she paid, it was a debt. She got $20 from the local shopkeeper, and now she has to pay it back, and I've not got my treatment. From this day, I never forget the look on her eyes when she asked me, "Are you really ever gonna get married?" Because see, in my culture, to get married, you have to prove some form of being very brave. She said, Because you're a coward. From that day, I saw in my heart, I'm not only going to go back to the dentist and get the work done, but I'm also going to work in dentistry in one way or another. I set a goal. I didn't know how to do it, how to achieve it. That's why today I'm here to tell you how to achieve your most ambitious goals. If a boy without shoes in Kenya can dream about working in dentistry and then later really work in dentistry when I didn't know a single dentist in my life can do it, you can do anything in your life. First thing, when you set your goal, you have to stop thinking about your goal. You set it, you forget about it. See, we are so obsessed with the goal, we forget about the process. It's about the process, it's not about the goal. It's the journey. Number two, when you set the goal, forget it and focus on the steps to achieving that goal. How do you set the process? You focus on the daily happenings, on the daily steps. Have fun. It's not about the destination, it's the journey. Are you a practice owner? You want to make $1 million every day? Stop thinking about the $1 million every day. Start thinking, how am I treating my employees? How are we getting there? You have no control over your goal. It's the process. If a patient cancels, if it's a new patient, they don't show up, you have big procedure, they don't show up, that's beyond your control. You can't control who comes in, who goes out. If the employee says, I'm sick, I'm not coming in, you cannot control that, but you can control how you react to all that. Number three, have fun having the walk to your goals. Have fun, focus. So when I lived in Kenya, I used to be a porter sometime. I would help people carry their luggage up the mountain when they went to hike Mount Kenya. Most time, the people that made it to the top is not the people that, sometimes you'd go down a valley and some people would start even panicking. And they would even sometimes say, can we go back? Because they can't see the mountain. But the people that would always stop and say, what plant is this? You know, they're having fun along the way. Those are the people, when they came back, they would always have made it to the top of the mountain. Not the people that would lose sight of the mountain and they would even command us to go back to the village again because they can't make it to the top of the mountain. So we are so obsessed with the goal that if you want to lose weight, stop working out for 2 hours and running to the scale. The scale does not dictate your life. It's the process. You have a nice, healthy snack, you enjoy it. You say, oh, I feel great. That was really good salad. You don't start eating a salad, then you run to the scale. Number 4, how to get to that final goal is for you to be kind. A lot of people are so obsessed with the process that they become so unkind on their way to achieving their goals. If you stop and get another person's hand, take them up with you, it doesn't stop you from getting to your goal. When I came to this country in 2013, I'm working in downtown Baltimore as a parking garage attendant, and I would often see the homeless people coming, and I would think to myself, this is not the America I expected to be in. But I would often, I'm making $5 an hour. I can't tell you how many times I would buy somebody a meal. And I'm not even thinking about dentistry. My dentistry is my main goal, but I'm enjoying the process. I'm stopping, I'm helping people along the way. And lots of you have done that. You've touched a lot of people along the way. Keep doing that. So number 1, set your goal. Number 2, forget about it. Don't obsess about it. Determine the steps. This is what I want to do. I want to do 1, 2, 3. You want to be a better dad? Take your time with the kids. Focus on how you treat your spouse. All that real steps. And then number 3, focus on the other people around you, helping them up. And before you know it, you turn around one day and say, I achieved everything I ever dreamt about. So that's my encouragement to you all today, and thank you so much for your time.